Big test for the Aam Aadmi Party government. For more, let's get in a word from our panel of guests that we have with us this evening. Sudhanshu Mittal, BJP spokesperson, is joining us from Delhi. We also have with us Randeep Surjewala, spokesperson of the Congress Party, who's joining us from Chandigarh. I want to come to you first, Randeep. Congress clearly, it seems now, is following in Aam Aadmi Party's footsteps. We've heard that the Haryana government has announced power subsidies and also Sanjay Nirupam is demanding that the Maharashtra Chief Minister provide the same, and he's saying that if the Chief Minister doesn't do that, he'll start an agitation against his own party in the state.
Your audio is not very clear, but I want to just say one thing. The decision of government of Haryana to reduce its power tariff has nothing to do with decision of Aam Aadmi Party. Mr. Hooda's government has not reduced power tariff for the first time. In fact, on many other occasions, in last 9 years of power, when AAP was not even in existence, government of Haryana has reduced power for the common man, for the farmer, for the downtrodden sections. Mr. Nirupam's viewpoint, it is his individual viewpoint. I don't think so party agrees with his viewpoint. Yes, every individual in the party has a right to put across his viewpoint to the Chief Minister or government. Mr. Nirupam has also done so in a rather aggressive fashion. I am sure Chief Minister will take appropriate note of it and will listen to Mr. Nirupam's point of view.
All right, let's also get in a word from Sudhanshu Mittal, who's joining us live from the national capital. Sudhanshu Mittal, it's going to be a crucial trust vote for the Aam Aadmi Party government. The BJP has vowed to play the role of a constructive opposition. Will you give the Aam Aadmi Party government a chance? Considering how that they've managed to fulfill two of their promises in 5 days' time.
I must refute this statement of yours that they've fulfilled their two promises. I have just heard everybody saying that they've reduced the power tariff by 50%, which is a blatant lie. I do not understand how this lie is getting perpetrated, and nobody seems to be taking cognizance of it. Look, from 0 to 200 units, the current price is only 2 rupees 70 paisa and not 3 rupees 90 paisa, as being claimed. There was already, Mrs. Sheila Dikshit on 26 July had already reduced the price to 2 rupees 70 paisa, and today it stands at 1 rupee 95 paisa. So the reduction is only 28%. Secondly, on the 200 to 400 slab, the price is not 5 rupee 80 paisa, it is 580. It is actually 480 only. And at 480, the price now is 2 rupees 95 paisa. So there is a reduction of 38%. So saying there is a 50% reduction on the prices already is fallacious, it's wrong. And I would have expected the Chief Minister and his colleagues not to perpetrate this falsehood. Look, we are all eager to please the public, but let's not hoodwink the public. So right. First on that.
But you know, Sudhanshu Mittal, it seems that there is a political will to provide some kind of relief to the Aam Aadmi Party. Arvind Kejriwal may not have reduced power tariff by 50%, as you're saying, but only 38%, but that still is a huge reduction.
No, 28% for the 0 to 200 and 38% for the 200 to 400. But what was the promise? The promise was a reduction of 50% across the board to everybody, and that was to be based on 3 elements, none of which has been addressed. One, that the companies are overcharging by fudging the accounts, so the fudging of the accounts would be stopped. Secondly, there is faulty meters all over, and because of these faulty meters, there is an increase of the price. And third, there is lack of competition. So out of these 3 malpractices which are to be checked, they will reduce the price by 50%. The element of subsidy for reduction of price was never a promise. So when you refer to promises, I think let's be objective. I mean, I would certainly wish Mr. Kejriwal well. The people have given him a mandate, though not as big a mandate as to what they had given to BJP. But since they have the support of the Congress, they are in a position to form the government, which is fair, okay. Now, we wish them good luck to accomplish their promises, but no hoodwinking. As responsible opposition, it is incumbent on BJP to ensure that the moment an effort to hoodwink people is made, we are there to say, no, this is not it. And that's what we're going to do. We will support the government constructively for any measure which is there for the welfare of people. But if you are going to hoodwink people, if you are going to perpetrate falsehood, certainly we have a responsibility to enlighten people as to what is happening.
But you know, Sudhanshu Mittal, your critics would say that that's basically cornering the Aam Aadmi Party on a mere technicality. I'd also like to put this question to Randeep Surjewala. Arvind Kejriwal government has managed to get an approval from the LG to conduct an audit of the power discoms. If this could in fact be done and there were no legal hurdles, why didn't the Congress government order this, considering that there has been a continued demand for these audits?
See, there are three issues. In fact, now the audio is a little more clear, but there seems to be, I seem to be having audio issues today. Firstly, Mr. Kejriwal's party promised 700 liters of free water across board. What we have got so far is 700 liters of water, but if you consume 701 liter, the price goes up by 10% and you pay for the entire 700 liters also. It is a matter that they need to ponder over, because it is not commensurate to the promise that they made to people of Delhi. I also agree that Mrs. Sheila Dikshit's Congress government had reduced prices, and the tariff decrease that you are stating of 50% is not 50%, even up to 400 units. But what about those consuming beyond 400 units? Because Mr. Kejriwal's party had promised an across-the-board 50% reduction of tariff. Number three, you also mentioned about an audit. I want to remind to you and your viewers today that it was Mrs. Sheila Dikshit who, while a cabinet decision, submitted an affidavit in the High Court of Delhi concurring to conduct an audit of the power companies. So there was no sort of deterrence or hesitation on part of the Congress government also to conduct an audit. Very well, Mr. Kejriwal's government has ordered an audit, no difficulty. We have always said that there has not been any wrongdoing on part of the government, and we are ready for any inquiry.
All right, so you're basically saying that the Congress government was also working towards ordering an audit. But Mr. Surjewala, I want to ask you, tomorrow's, one second, Mr. Surjewala, my question to you is, tomorrow is a crucial trust vote for the Aam Aadmi Party government. Considering the fact that you're saying that the Aam Aadmi Party is trying to hoodwink Delhiites, would you pull the rug?
Sorry, say again, please. I'm sorry, today there's something wrong with your audio.
I just wanted to ask you, you're saying that the Aam Aadmi Party is trying to almost hoodwink Delhiites, and they're not really fulfilling promises that they listed in their manifesto. But considering that that's the statement of the Congress Party, would the Congress Party back the Aam Aadmi Party government in the crucial trust vote that will take place on the floor of the House tomorrow?
Simi, may I correct you? I did not use the word hoodwink. My friend from the Bharatiya Janata Party did. I only said that the promise that Aam Aadmi Party made to people of Delhi in their manifesto has been only partially fulfilled. The benefit has not percolated or accrued in the manner that they said it would. However, Congress will support them, because we have got the government formed in favor of people of Delhi, and if decisions can be taken, corrected, further amended in days to come by Aam Aadmi Party, in commensurate with what they promised to people of Delhi, we are ready to give them a chance. Why not? A government has been formed, people of Delhi deserve a government. We, unlike the Bharatiya Janata Party, are not ready to pull the rug or call people Aam Aadmi Party as hoodwinking the people of Delhi. No. I am only pointing out, and I partially agree with Sudhanshuji, no difficulty in admitting that they have to fulfill their promises in toto and not do so in part. But it's a start that they have done. Let us wait for them to further correct their decision and amend their decision.
Right.
In the meanwhile, we'll continue to support the Aam Aadmi Party government in the interest of people of Delhi.
All right, all right. So the Congress for now sticks to its stance, saying that they will support the Aam Aadmi Party government. Sudhanshu Mittal, yes, you can respond to that. I also want to ask you, finally, it seems that the Congress and the BJP are agreeing on one point, and that's to take on the Aam Aadmi Party government as far as fulfilling of its poll promises is concerned.
First, I just want to correct Huda ji on something. He says Sheila Dikshit ji's government had given a affidavit to the High Court regarding the audit. If you will recollect, it was a demand of BJP that the audit of these electricity companies must be done. And we had promised, when we had promised the reduction of this thing. Today, isn't it ironical that the judicial impasse, as claimed by the Congress, is there where it is? Yet you have the Lieutenant Governor who represents the will of the central government in Delhi giving permission for the special audit. Now, if he could have given this permission to the Aam Aadmi Party government, I'm sure the same was available to the Congress. In fact, it was more available to the Congress. But there is where the catch is. You see, all along we've been maintaining that what is being done in Delhi by the electricity companies has been in connivance with the Sheila Dikshit government. And they have been looting the government of Delhi, the people of Delhi, by manipulating the accounts in connivance with the state government of Delhi headed by Sheila Dikshit.
But Sudhanshu Mittal, as far as addressing this problem was concerned, did the BJP even have anything in its manifesto as far as addressing this particular problem is concerned?
You would be surprised, we were the ones who had detailed all this, what has subsequently been articulated by Aam Aadmi Party. We had said, first, we'll get the accounts audited. We had talked about the meters, 40 meters, we had talked about open competition. And we said, no, why just two companies? We will permit competition and people to choose their own electricity suppliers, which was provided in the Act for privatization of electricity. So we had a whole plan laid out as to how we'll do it. And we would do it according to what we had promised, not by subsidizing this. That was never what we had promised, and in fact, that's not what ever Aam Aadmi Party had also promised. You go through the manifesto and it is clear for you. But I'm not addressing that issue. I'm addressing the issue that there was an unholy alliance between the electricity companies in Delhi and the Congress government.
All right. Point taken.
Today itself.
Randeep Surjewala, do you want to react to that? We just have a minute now.
Yes. Sivi, very quickly I want to point out to Sudhanshu ji, how many BJP governments, including the government in Gujarat, has got an audit of their electricity companies done? Has your government in Madhya Pradesh, government in Chhattisgarh, government in Gujarat, many other governments in Goa, etc., have you ever got an audit done of your companies? Number two, I also want to point out to him that government of Delhi had nothing to hide. That's why our Chief Minister, Mrs. Sheila Dikshit, she submitted an affidavit in none less than the High Court of Delhi. If Mr. Sudhanshu Mittal doesn't accept the majesty of the High Court, it's a different issue. Agreeing to get an audit conducted. The matter was pending there.
Right.
In the meanwhile, elections were held.
How come the LG has now been given permission, sir?
Honesty and sincerity comes from the
DP,
fact that
how has the LG now given permission?
All right. But unfortunately for both of you, the BJP and the Congress, the Aam Aadmi Party has been able to trump both of these parties, and they've been able to score on these promises. They're also trying to fulfill their poll promises. I'm afraid I've completely run out of time. Randeep Surjewala and Sudhanshu Mittal, thanks so much for taking our time and speaking to Headlines today. Tomorrow is the crucial test for the Aam Aadmi Party government, where they will have to prove their majority on the floor of the House. We'll continue tracking developments.